All right, here we've got problem 8.2 on Desmos, and I've got my algebra tiles with my expression. I've got x squared plus 7x plus 10, and I've got an x squared tile. I've got 7 x's and 10 unit tiles. And my job is to factor it by making a rectangle. Actual rectangle, nothing left over, 4 sides, no gaps. Before I start to do this, I want to notice that it's going to say, hey, factored by creating a rectangle from the tiles. If possible, enter your answers on the next page. Right? So once we decide this, we'll have to come over here and make a choice. We'll have to say it's possible or it's impossible. But for now, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to look at this hint. If it's possible to make a rectangle to factor it, the blue tiles will be diagonal to the orange tiles. So we only have one blue tile here. So the hint that they're giving me is I've got to group all of these together somehow over here. And I've got 10. So, right, how can I make a rectangle out of 10? I'm thinking of my factors now of 10. I know 1 times 10 is 10, so I can make a long, skinny rectangle. 2 times 5 is 10, so I might try that first. Let's make a 5 by 2 rectangle here. And now let's see if I can fill in the x's. So it looks to me like that would fill in. And then I might try this, but that doesn't look like it fits quite right. But now I'm remembering, oh, right, the skinny dimension of the x tiles is 1. So maybe I rotate and match them up, and it looks like I have a rectangle. Look at that. So I'm going to need to pull my mind back to the dimensions, because that's what we're really going for. So I'm going to label this. I know that this blue tile is x squared. That means that these sides are x. Remembering those unit tiles have sides of 1. So I might just label all of these to remind myself. And then that has to be 1 because it's a rectangle. I write it the right side up. There we go. And 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. And this has to be x because it's got to be the same side as the other side of the rectangle. So it looks to me like I have x plus 2 on the top and bottom. And we like to write the x's first. X plus 5 on the side. So I'm going to see. I'm hoping that that means that x plus 2 times x plus 5, right? Length times width is going to equal the sum. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to claim that it's possible to factor this expression, and then it's going to ask me to enter that. So area is our product. That's what I factored. That's that multiplication. Those are the outside dimensions. X plus 2, x plus 5. Look at that. Now I'll point out that if I get it wrong, I type something wrong, check for the error message, right? It's going to tell you it's wrong, but there also might be a hint. And that area as a sum, maybe I page back and I don't remember, so I have to go back and forth, or someone has to read it to me. But I've got x squared plus 7x plus 10. Nice. So now I've taken this expression and factored it, turned it into the product, the multiplication problem. If you think somewhere along here that it's impossible to factor this, you'll select that, and then it will ask you to explain why you think that's the case. All right, everyone. Good luck.